Hi.
Hello. Okay, so today we are going to do...
This is me not slouching, by the way.
Okay, well, slouch.
Shoo.
Okay, so we're going to tell our Valentine's Day story from this year.
So she's an idiot. This is your fault.
This isn't my fault.
You were the last one to come out.
So, let's just start at the beginning. It was Valentine's Day, it was a Sunday, and we didn't really have any plans. And so, my dad and my brother, this isn't really vital to the story, but I'm just telling you
this
about
is
our day.
incredibly not vital.
My dad and my brother came down to eat lunch with us because they were bored. And so, we went out to lunch, we came home, and then what did we do after that? Just, hung out, probably?
I think he did homework.
I don't know, probably. And then... it was dark out. What time was it, do you think?
6?
8? Oh, 6? I would just guess later than that.
No.
Okay, well, it was dark out. And it stopped snowing, so it looked really peaceful and nice and snowy outside. So Alex was like, "Hey Megan, let's go sit on the porch." So I was like, okay. So we got all of our snow gear on, and Alex went out and dusted off the snow from the chairs. And he took the dog out. And I was sitting inside on my phone, getting my snow stuff on. And I put my phone down on the coffee table.
Oakley, that is not the ball I threw to you, by the way.
I set my phone down on the coffee table and walked outside. We have a sliding glass door. We live on the second floor. Sliding glass door, walk out onto our little deck. And so we're sitting there for a while just talking. And Alex gets up and he's like, "Oh, I need to go get something." So he turns around, and the door will not open.
Because, okay.
No, don't say why. We're just telling the story.
She was the last person to walk out.
The door would not open, and I thought he was joking. I was like, "You're just saying that. That's not true."
Bring her over.
So then I tried, and it seriously would not open. And so, we don't have stairs to the ground from our deck. It's just a deck on the second floor. And it's, all closed in. And so, we can sit there and see inside of the apartment, "Oh, there's my phone, but I can't get it." And so, yeah, we were locked outside in the freezing cold with our dog.
Okay, so now she's skipping some very important steps.
What?
About 3 seconds after I couldn't open the door, her response was, "Well, we're going to die."
Yeah, I was like, "We're going to die." And so, Alex was trying to, force open the door.
Shimmy the door open.
Because somehow the lock thing got pushed down or stuck. And so Alex was trying to force open the door. He was trying to push it in. And he was looking over the edge "Do you think I can jump off of this?" And it's it was so icy. We found out later. So icy. And so Alex starts going over the railing, but it's not very strong, so he's like, "Nope, this is gonna fall. This is gonna fall." And so he's like, "You have to go, Megan. You have to slip through the railings."
It wasn't that big.
And
it wasn't that small.
There's no way I can do that. And also, it's hard down below. It's concrete, or I don't know what it is.
Dirt?
Well, it was snow on top, so I couldn't tell. And so, we were just sitting there, neither of us have our phones. We're freaking out. I'm thinking we're gonna die. And Alex decides to try to break the railing off of the deck.
Okay, it's not. No. So the railing was not connected to the side of the building anymore. It had just worked its way out over years and years and years. And so it would be it was as long as my arm of length, and then it came to an elbow.
The side. So if this was the deck, this is the long railing in front, and then the little side.
Yeah.
part.
And so the nails were already rusted, so I just pushed the side off.
Onto the ground.
Onto the ground. I didn't want to set it up there and have the dog.
I know. And so Alex slid down.
I didn't slid down. I jumped
fell.
off. No, I jumped off and then I slid forward because I was trying to move my momentum forward.
And under the snow, it was literally all ice. So he had to walk around the back of the building to get to the front, because our front door was locked too. So he had to go in through our building and go knock on the neighbor's door and ask to use his phone. So Alex was slipping the whole way there.
It was pretty hard.
He couldn't get up the little hill.
And it's not I wasn't in normal clothes. I was on snow gear, so it was
And so, like, I was sitting on the porch with the dog for, like, I swear it was, like, 20 minutes. Like, it took you forever. What the heck were you even doing? I had never asked you that.
Because Dave had to realize that we are actually stuck out there.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah. So, I was sitting on the porch with the dog, and I, like, unzipped my coat and, like, put the dog inside to try to, like, warm him up. It was freezing. My feet were so cold. And, so, like, probably 20 minutes later...
It was not 20 minutes later.
Yeah,
I called my mom and then came out.
No, it took forever. So, I hear the door, like, our neighbor's sliding glass door open, and Alex peeks around the other side, and he's like, are you guys okay? And my neighbor, like, made sure we were okay. And I was like, yeah. And so then Alex is like, okay, I'm gonna go get a ladder, and so you guys can come down. So, like, okay. And then he comes back without a ladder.
They weren't home.
So he comes back without a ladder. And he's like, okay, Megan, you have to hand me the dog, and then you have to jump. And I was like,
okay,
no,
so
no, I'm not jumping.
So she was sitting on the deck because, like, I broke the thing off. It, from her feet to the ground, was maybe 5 feet.
Yeah, but, like,
maybe
scary.
5 feet.
It was scary.
4.5.
It was scary. And so I handed Alex the dog, and he set him down. And Alex was going to try to, like, catch me so I didn't fall in the ice. But then the dog started running away, so he had to bring him back, and then we tried again. And so Alex caught me as I jumped off the deck.
I didn't really catch it. It was more like she slid like a weenie butt, and then I had to, like, hold her. And
then I had to, like, carry the dog around the front, and of course it was so slippery. I gave Alex the dog. I literally could not make it up the hill.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I just kept falling. And so then we went back into our building and sat in our neighbor's apartment until Alex's mom brought a key.
It would have been a lot funnier. Like, in hindsight, it sounds really funny, but now that we're saying it, it just sounds like...
I know. Embarrassing. So, Alex's mom drove like 30 minutes and dropped off the key, and we got inside, and we have not been on the deck ever since.
Look at him. Huh? What? Ow.
But yeah, that was probably like the scariest. It doesn't sound scary, but it was scary because, like, we were stuck on the second floor with no way to get down and no phones. Like, it was scary.
No, don't step on the computer, dumb blow.
So yeah, that was our eventful Valentine's Day 2016. I don't think so.
Did I mention she thought we were gonna die?
It was scary. Like, if we had our phones, we would have no problem. Like, you just have your mom come unlock the door for us.
Yeah, but then we would have been sitting outside for half an hour.
Yeah, but...
That's where he barked.
Okay,
well, I think that's good.
Yeah, that's...
What's our next video?
Super fun. I don't know what our next video is going to be.
Fashion show at lunch. It's lunch.
How does that work?
This is what I thought too. According to The Office.
Okay, well, we'll see you in our next video.
Here's a question. Here's a question that you got to type in the comments. How many times have you watched The Office all the way through?
I'm on my second time.
I'm on my 5th.
So, all right. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, he farted.
Oh my god. That is rancid.